Fall niche fragrances for men. Now that the weather is getting a little bit cooler, those leaves are starting to change colors in fall. It's time to wear some certain fragrances to catch attention. So I'm going to be focusing on niche fragrances here, and as always, all of the fragrances that I mentioned will be in the description below as links. So I'm going to start pretty much right off with a very high quality option, Leighton from Parfum de Mali. So, I mean, you could see from this bottle, this is a serious, heavy bottle. This is super versatile fragrance. You could easily wear this, not just in the fall, but in other seasons as well. It's nice because it has some nice citrus notes, some spiciness as well. It's really great for cold weather because it is on the warmer side. But you could also enjoy this in warmer weather because of those citrus notes. You know, it lightens it up a little bit. It's intense, but not too intense. It's very masculine and great longevity. This full bottle could probably last you more than a year, maybe 2 years, because you only need a few sprays of it and it will last a very long time. I would say 7 to 8 hours of longevity on Leighton. It's a classic scent. It smells classic. It smells just masculine, just like if you're gonna wear a suit or something, or if you're gonna go somewhere more formal, you know? But it's definitely a very high quality, classy fragrance. You know, you're not messing around when you wear Leighton, especially since the price is a little bit higher, being from Parfum de Mali, but you are getting, again, a high quality option that will last quite a while. Then the next one is one that I don't have, which is Initio Side Effect. This is a really good one as well. Super strong, masculine, warm for the fall. You're gonna get this really delicious mix of kind of rum, vanilla, and tobacco. For me, the mix of tobacco and vanilla is perfect. The perfect mixture of notes. Because, you know, you got that smoothness of that vanilla, which is a little bit warm. You mix it with the even warmer scent of the tobacco, which is a little bit smoky, and then you got the rum thrown in for a touch of sweetness, and then some sharpness. So you're getting this just absolutely perfect, super warm, sort of just bomb fragrance when you pick Side Effect. It will last ages. You will pretty much have to just scrub it off of your body in order to get rid of the smell, because it really sticks to your skin. It sticks for a long time. Again, 8 to 9 hours, very long lasting. Also, this niche fragrance is known for producing some of just the most amazing scents of our time. So, you know, if you like those notes, like the tobacco and the vanilla, don't miss out on Side Effect. Then we got Amouage Jubilation 25, which is just in itself something very unique. It's kind of woodsy, a little bit musky, just kind of this interesting fragrance with all these notes coming together. It's something very unique. You know, a lot of men don't wear it. It's not their go-to fragrance. So when you do wear it, people will notice you're wearing something very special, very unique. You know, they'll turn their heads to see what you're wearing, ask what you're wearing. It's definitely something that will attract attention. It is a very attractive fragrance that is, I would say, a little bit underrated. It definitely deserves more attention. It is something that's very strong, very sophisticated, a little bit more somber, I would say, more serious, but definitely attractive, definitely warm for the fall, and I would argue you could easily wear this into the winter. It's that warm, that kind of comforting and yet seductive sort of fragrance. So definitely something to consider if you want to wear something really different from what everyone else is wearing. Now this next one might be a little bit polarizing for some men. This is Oud Satin Mood. This is a unisex fragrance, and I would say, well, some men think it's a little too feminine to wear, and I can kind of see that, but I would say don't let that deter you, because the main notes here are oud and Turkish rose. So the thing here, you got the rose, but it's not really a typical feminine rose. I would say it's more of a dried rose sort of smell, far less sweet than your typical rose note. then mixed with the oud makes it super musky, super warm, very, very attractive. This is actually one of my favorite scents just in general, both on men and women. Very long lasting, I would say 8 hours. And the reason I'm recommending it is because, kind of similar to Amouage Jubilation, it's different. It's, you know, because you got all these really intense fragrances, but if you want something, if you don't shy away from, you know, floral notes, or if you prefer floral notes, you know, this is a nice, interesting option. You kind of turn the tables, wear something a little bit, you know, different from what the typical man is wearing. This is a great, great thing to wear during not only the fall, but I would say even the winter, because it has that kind of nice warmth and smoothness from the oud, which is the strongest note. It's stronger than the rose note. You know, it has that certain muskiness, the warmth, the woodiness. It's definitely more of a natural smelling fragrance, and very versatile, very, very luxurious. Probably one of the most luxurious fragrances out there. But again, not for everyone, especially those who aren't, you know, they don't wear florals too much. But I would say this is more of an oud forward fragrance rather than a rose forward fragrance. So again, it depends on the preferences. The last one is also really, really nice. This is from Serge Lutens, and it's called Amber Sultan. Amber Sultan. So this is a little bit more of a winter fragrance than a fall fragrance because it is so warm, but I would say it's still good for the autumn. You know, it's not too much for the autumn. It is primarily a ambery resin fragrance. So basically from that, you're gonna get something very similar to incense, kind of frankincense. There's some myrrh thrown in there. Very, very heavy, you know. This is something serious here. It can be a little heavy for some people, you know, if you're not big on super resinous, super balsamic, smoky fragrances, this might not be for you. But if you do like those notes, then this is perfect, because this is basically your wildest dreams. It is super seductive and mysterious. You know, smoky fragrances like this are very mysterious just by nature, I think. And very long lasting. I mean, the power that this thing gives off, I would say 9 hours of longevity, great projection. Be wary of wearing this in a small room, like a small office, because it will be a little too much. It will just keep going. But you know, walking around, going to dinner, this is a really good option. You know, you'll definitely impress some people. I'm sure some people will turn their heads and ask what you're wearing, that sort of thing. So definitely something nice and warm to keep you warm during the autumn, and even the winter. So very versatile fragrance. So that is pretty much my list. If you have anything to say about these particular fragrances, of course you can leave a comment down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.